Oh, what's popping? Bing, 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 bing. So, the Amphibia finale. It's finally here, guys. We made it. We lived long enough to see it. So, if you're watching this, that means, well, I'm hoping that you already watched the finale. But if, as you saw at the beginning of the video, this will have spoilers in it, so it's your fault if you continue watching. So yeah, I just got done watching it for the second time, since it's now been aired on Disney. And I also saw the leak, so I guess whatever. And so, I've been seeing a lot of fan theories through through the internet and through comments on my last Amphibia video, so yeah, let's talk about it. So the first one I've seen a lot, which is Marcy will come back as a robot. Now, this is definitely plausible, especially with the newts having all the technology now, and the factory starting up and making more Frobos. I don't know if they're actually what they're called, but I'm just gonna call it the Frobo Army. So maybe they could possibly put together Marcy as a part Frobo, whatever, but I see that as highly unlikely. What I'm hoping happens with the story is that she stays dead, because like I said in the other video, it just seems kind of weak, and I don't think it works well to revive heroes. I think it only works better with villains. Like, a good example would be The Legends of Zelda and Ganon, and how they've done that more than once. As long as they don't do it too many times, I think it works. Next up is Marcy will be revived by Maddie. Now, this is actually one that I brought up in my first video because it's what I thought of at the beginning, because I was like, oh, I know what they're probably gonna do. They're gonna revive it with Marcy. With Maddie. They're gonna revive Marcy with Maddie. But as you can see right here in Maddie's spellbook, that you can only revive non-speaking. They may go off of that, but I don't know. I definitely feel like they're not gonna kill off Marcy forever, even though, like I've said a couple of times now, I don't want that to happen. I think it would work better as a character development type thing for both Anne and Sasha. And I don't know, I would want to see those types of interactions and conflicts. Next one. Will they have to recharge the gems? Which, personally, I think they will probably have to. At least I think they should, because when they got there, when the three girls got to Amphibia in the first place, the gems were drained of battery, so why wouldn't they be drained again? Except for maybe Anne's, that she still is connected to the Calamity Box somehow. But I think Marcy and Sasha's will probably be drained back into their bodies, and we will see more Calamity powers from them, or at least just Sasha. I think seeing Sasha's Calamity powers would be awesome. Could there possibly be temples in the overworld? I think that could be cool. It could be a way that the Calamity Box got into the world in the first place, is that the amphibians originally put it there. I don't know. It's just something I saw. Thought I would include it. The person standing next to Andreas is Sprig's mom. Now, actually, they do share a lot of features the lady shares a lot of features to Sprig. I think it's also the same lady that we saw in the poster, or the painting, in the sleepover episode. And also, there's been a lot of theories, especially spread around by the Round Table and Audric Vox, that Sprig's mom was actually the one who brought the Calamity Box to the human world in the first place, and then she didn't actually die to the herons, and maybe the dad is possibly alive too. Who knows? Amphibia is connected to Gravity Falls. Now, this is one I've been seeing a lot, okay? There has been a lot of references, especially the recent reference of Bill and the fact that Stan and Seuss are in it in the first place, which I think, yeah, in many ways it could be connected to Gravity Falls, because there's lots of multiple universes that we have seen opened up through Stan, and we've seen proof of this in an episode of Rick and Morty. So yeah, I think that's definitely plausible. Sasha and Grimes will start up a new rebellion. Now this I definitely think will happen. Now that they know Andreas's true intentions, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get the frogs and the toads to definitely try to rise up against the newts, because that's just messed up. Also, I don't even know if all the Newts would be on board, and they actually knew King Andrias's plan the whole time. Like, Yunnan kind of looked a little bit not super on board with it, so we'll see what happens. I also want to see if the frogs or the toads would have mistrust in Sasha and Grimes, and see how that will all play out. I'm hoping what we'll get is that, like, the first half of an episode will be like what's happening with Anne, and then the second half will be what's happening with Sasha and in Amphibia. I think that would be like a really, really cool concept for the third season leading up to the series finale. And lastly, Marcy's death has been foreshadowed since the beginning. I don't know if it's been foreshadowed since the beginning, but it's definitely been foreshadowed throughout the second season when she was first introduced in episode 6. Especially with this line right here.
One of these days she's gonna get herself killed.
And of course leading to this. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's a couple of foreshadowing. That's just the one I noticed. But maybe on a second rewatch, whenever it comes to Disney Plus, when I watch through it again, maybe I'll see it more. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on possible theories that I've seen throughout the internet and through my comments. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments on this video down below. And also, let me know if you want me to do more stuff on Amphibia. I actually really enjoyed doing the first episode of this, so yeah, get a conversation going. That's all that I have for now, friends. Until next time!